This year, more than 3 million children will experience or witness domestic violence in their homes. But a walk through Main Street in Hendersonville wants to help change that. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is streaming live from some special training for the event. Good morning.
Good morning, Holly. Very serious numbers, but we're also talking about a chance for folks to get out and have a little bit of fun to change that statistic, though. It's called the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event. It's for Mainstay, which is a shelter and support service here for victims of domestic violence in Henderson County. And I'm talking to Matt Johns. Most of you folks know him because he is the owner of Hannah Flanagan's, which is kind of partnering up with this event. Good to see you. So you're actually going to be taking a stroll in, it's not just like tennis shoes either. You guys are sporting some heels, aren't you?
Yeah, these are very serious high heels. The ground ends up being a long way away.
So you've done this before, and you experienced this. Why is it so important for Hannah Flanagan's to be part of this team and making these changes for people in our area?
Before we became a sponsor, we did a tour of the facility, and when you see the toys and the play area, it really drives home that this is a place that protects children who are in a dangerous situation. So, what's more important than that?
Right. Okay. So here's the thing. We can get involved and walk in the walk, but we can also go and hang out with Matt and enjoy some great food. And this is just an example of the heels that they're going to be wearing, right? Yours are taller than this, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
So what happens when we go and visit you and check out one of these heels?
There's all the proceeds from the sale of the heels go directly to Mainstay. Mm-hmm. And then also on Friday, we're going to be donating a percentage of all of our sales.
And Friday's the big day because that's the day the walk happens. Starts at 3 o'clock here at the Purple Ribbon just off Main Street. It's on 5th Avenue. There's going to be a social event. Now, we're watching the fellas from Team Mountain First behind you here. They're in some training. They're a little nervous, Matt, okay? So what's some advice for the other fellas and folks the guys who might want to join in? Because this is a lot of fun, too, right? How do you do this walk without hurting yourself?
Slow and steady is the key. You don't want to fall for a lot of reasons.
Well, as a person who wears heels on her own a lot, this is from me to you. Good luck. I hope you don't make any blisters. But
I will need these. Thanks very much.
Well, we're watching out for the team. You can join. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on more info. And you can support. You can sponsor team members. And you can just come out and have a good old time to really change some lives. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
An usual procession down Main Street, Hendersonville, is going to do more than just turn heads. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is streaming live at the early training session for men who are going to be taking a walk in red high heel shoes. So, Vic, why are they doing this?
Well, they're doing it because it is a great way to draw attention to something very important. The fact that last year in North Carolina, 106 people died because of domestic violence-related homicides. And this morning, I'm here with Spencer Fagan from Team Sunshine Chevrolet, and we got Annie here. She's Annie Fisher is not only the Director of Development for Mainstay, she's also the official shoe extraordinary. You helping them find the right fit. Okay, when you're helping these fellas, because we've got men wearing high-heeled red shoes to take this walk, why are they doing this?
Yes, to bring awareness. This is National Domestic Violence Awareness and Prevention Month, and so what better way to bring attention to the huge issue of domestic violence than having men in red high heels walk on Main Street, Hendersonville. So we're appreciative of them doing that.
Well, maybe, I think you guys have taken it one step further, because what better way than to have men doing that and having them raise money at the same time. So Team Sunshine Chevrolet, you all are actually leading the pack so far when it comes to the fundraising for this event. Where are you in your total so far?
We just actually hit $333, which was our goal. Plus, we got a check here for $100 for Mr. Kenny McGann and his family, so we appreciate them. And,
but what's your challenge to the other team members? That's pretty good numbers, more than 300 now, up to 400 for your team.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead, throw out the gauntlet. Let's work this out.
We're doing total team goal was $500, so we got 4 more days to do it. So I think we got a lot of support. I'm going to hit up a couple salespeople for a couple of dollars today and make them donate for the cause, and we'll get there one way or another.
Quickly, where's that money going to go?
It's going to go help provide counseling for child and youth victims of domestic violence, and for the men and women who are victims, and men are victims too.
Well, the party starts for all of this here at the Purple Ribbon, which is just off Main Street in Hendersonville, and it's at 3 o'clock this Friday afternoon. You can find out about all of the excitement, including the walk, and the chance to see Team Sunshine Chevrolet and the other great folks take a walk in those heels this Friday. Go to our website, WLOS.com, click on more info, sign up, and make a difference and have a little fun at the same time. Coming up, one more check of how some of the teams are doing with their baby steps in these heels. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
Time right now, 6:51. Every 9 seconds, a woman is beaten or assaulted in the U.S. And this morning, News 13's Victoria Dunkel is streaming live from Hendersonville, where an unusual walk is going to help change that. So, Victoria, how are those fellows doing learning how to walk in those red heels?
Well, it is an acquired skill. And Holly, I mean, you and I definitely, we like to sport our heels, but the fellows are, well, they're learning. They're trying their best. I'm here with Annie Frischner, who's with Mainstay. You're the development director. And Matt Johns is back with us. You are with Hannah Flanagan's, and you're one of the sponsors this year. Now, the fellows from Team Mountain First are behind us, still getting some pointers here. You've done this walk a couple of times. Tell me, what have you learned through the years?
Be careful of the manhole covers and cracks in the sidewalk, and wear extra socks.
Extra socks. So you're going to actually want to size up in the shoe when you're trying it on?
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's right.
Do you have a favorite heel height?
As low as possible, as close to the ground as possible.
Let's see, those are about like 2.5, 3-inch heels you got going there.
That's the lowest we have.
And that's the lowest you have. Annie has
right.
actually been helping get all the men fitted out in their shoes. But
they need to come to the store at 4:30 on Friday because first come, first served on those shoes.
Okay,
so.
And you mentioned this on Friday. 4:30 is the starting point here at the store, but that's not when all the fun begins here at the store, right?
No, we're going to have tours at 3 o'clock, refreshments from Pisgah Brewery and Falderall Winery, and our friends at Pepsi at 4. Lots of shopping, extra vendors in the store, so we're excited about that. And then come on, turn in your money, and we'll see. We have prizes for most money raised, best strut. Matt's been close on that one before. Best costume.
Well, could I ask you to demonstrate some of the secrets of the strut for us? I mean, because Hannah Flanagan's is right up there on Main Street. A lot of your customers are going to be seeing you. They know you. They love you. And this is your chance to show them what you got. So how about a preview for all of us? Can you take a couple steps that way in here?
I like to keep my arms out for balance.
Well, that's a look. Oh, you are doing the heel to toe, That's what I've been telling them.
That's important.
Okay, there are some great teams that are walking in this walk, and something else that's new this year is we're opening it wide open
Absolutely.
for the fellas of the stars. This is their night to shine.
Absolutely, but we like women to come and walk this year. It's our 5th annual. We're trying to raise $25,000. We want the women to get registered and raise money and come down and have a good time because we're tired of carrying the men.
Yeah, actually, that's true. The executive director had to carry someone last year. The poor fella,
Just couldn't make it.
It's right. But he tried, and that's all you have to do. And if you can't come out, you can buy one of these great paper heels. You can buy one of these great heel pins. There's so many ways to help out. You want to know all about it? It's really easy. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on more info. We're talking about making a huge difference in the lives of families here in the mountains. Domestic violence does not have to be a cycle that continues, and this is a way to help break that cycle and change lives. We're talking about a little discomfort for the fellas we know and love so that we can bring a lot of comfort to a lot of lives, including a lot of children in our community. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.